The first student of the night is a really good friend. He is from Mexico. Fun fact, we actually worked together at Scotiabank years ago when I used to work there. He is a great friend. He is handsome. He has the sexiest biceps in Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jose Carlos Gómez Bolaños.
Papacito.
Ay, ay, ay. Thank you, Tigre. Man, it's great to be here. And the first thing I gotta say is, man, don't you just love Latino names? Don't they all sound like they came out from like a telenovela or something? Like Jose Carlos Gómez Bolaños. Now, as much as I love my name, it has been a pain in the ass throughout my life. Like, seriously. I'll give you an example. My last name is exactly the same last name as a huge Mexican comic and TV star, Chespirito, Roberto Gómez Bolaños. Now, could you imagine anyone taking me seriously, like at all? Like, could you imagine walking to a job interview and be like, hello, my name is Jose Trump. Get the fuck out of here, really? You're fired. That's what I had to endure throughout my life. But look, another great Latino quality that I love is that we can all whistle. Now, I'm not talking about like a normal whistle, like, I'm talking about like a loud, distinct whistle that you could hear for miles, like, one that is like recognized by all your Latino friends, to you white people, yes, my gang members. Now, look, it may not sound like much, but I guarantee you it could save your life. Now, I'll give you an example. Imagine, somewhere in Mexico, somewhere shady, and then someone comes out of nowhere trying to rob you, like, hey, give me all your money, punk. 20 gangbanger Mexican Latinos show up just out of nowhere, like, hey, what up, Ese? You got a problem at home? Gonna fuck you up. I'm telling you, it's better than 911 or the bat signal, okay? Now, I think it's also useful when you're trying to find friends and family, like at a mall or a concert. Like one quick whistle, all your friends and family would turn around in an instant, right? Now, I think it is so useful that it should be used by like Canadian immigration. Like, could you imagine and a Canadian officer just walking into the stadium, into a big soccer stadium, just going, visas! 50,000 people just turn around like, holy shit, la mía, the popo, run! Now, as much as I love whistling, I have to warn you, there is only one rule of whistling that you should know about, okay? Unless you want to be sleeping on the couch, never, ever whistle at your girlfriend like a construction worker. Like, ay, mamacita, are you a piñata? Because I definitely hit that. Now, speaking of my girlfriend, you can actually find her in the crowd today. Hey, Lauren. I'm happy to say that, after a long distance relationship of over 3 years, we finally moved in together. But I gotta warn you, boys, single ones especially, it's tough, man. It's really tough. Look, I'm an early riser, right? Every morning at 6 a.m., I get up on the instant, like nothing. Lauren, on the other hand, is the complete opposite. She needs at least, and I'm not joking, at least 6 alarms to wake her up. All of them, which she snoozes over and over again. She has like a light just on and off, She has 3 alarms just going teet, teet, teet. She has a radio turning on, and she has a pop song like Despacito coming on, right? So can you imagine what my mornings are like? Like every morning I get up to the concert, a concert of sounds everywhere. And it starts like, Despacita, ta, ta, despacito, Kiss FM, Despacito, ta, 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 Despacito. That goes on for at least an hour, okay? Sorry. At least an hour. And after all that, she still gets up and screams at me, babe, why did you let me sleep for so long? Now, another thing we've done since we moved in together was we also started taking gym classes together. So I'm not sure if anyone here has ever taken CrossFit. So for those of you who don't know CrossFit, it's one of those where you see a bunch of crazy people like out in the streets, like doing 1,000 jumping jacks and like lifting like picnic benches for like 1 hour, right? Now, I found out something about myself doing those workouts is that I grunt and scream a lot. And I mean just going like, ah, 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 ah. Ah, ah, ah. One day, as I'm finishing my workout, I turn around and I see Lauren just dying laughing. She goes, babe, those are the exact same sounds you make when we have sex. Suddenly, you know what I'm picturing, right? I'm picturing what all the neighbors are hearing at 6 a.m. Man, they must think I'm the fucking champ. Now, all kidding aside, look, the reason I've been trying to stay in shape is because I'm old. I know I have a baby face, but really, I'm almost 35. Now, as most of you know, Latinos are full-blown alcoholics, right? We use every excuse in the book just to get hammered, just to get drunk. So let's say, oh, you're having a baby shower? Get the rum. Let's celebrate. Oh, your kid was born. Get the mezcal. We're getting fucking hammered. Oh, Tio Juan died? I'm so sorry. Get the tequila. Now, the problem at this age is with one beer, you literally get a 3-day hangover, right? So like the easy step would just be to stop drinking altogether. But have you ever tried being sober at a party around Latinos? Have you really tried? As soon as you order water, you're getting shit from everyone. I mean, everyone. Like, hey, man, don't be a pussy. Hey, man, are you pregnant? Are you dying? Fuck, even your grandma's like, mijo, get a fucking shot. You pussy. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. That's why now every weekend I ask Lauren to please shut her alarms off, get me a Gatorade, and I block my calendar for 3 days because this 35-year-old Chespirito is going to a baby shower.
Round of applause. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Jose Carlos, I remember a fun fact that you told me, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but you said both of your parents are math PhDs?
Exactly right. That's who.
Oh, that's the Matrix.
That's the Matrix.
They're solving the Matrix and the coronavirus all in one white.
That's the Gómez and the Bolaños. That's the curse of Chespirito.
Oh my God. Do your parents know that a squared plus b squared equals c squared?
I hope so.
Your dad is like, my friends, we are now going from Mexico to Colombia. Our next student is from Bogota, Colombia, living in London, Ontario. He is young, he is smart, and he is also very, very random. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the living legend, Felipe Esmeral.
Hello, everyone. Can I just get a smile in the chat to get the ball rolling?
Smile, let's comment in the chat.
Thank you. I needed that. What's going on, everyone? My name's Felipe. People say I look like a guy who just jerks off all day. Smokes weed all day. That's not true. I also do those things at night. It's just like, what else am I gonna do? Like at home, I'm so bored. One thing I've learned about myself being home all day is that I forget if I've done the simplest things in my daily routine. Right? I'll just be thinking, have I showered today? Did I eat breakfast? Did I jerk off today? I'll do it again just in case, but it's like, I don't know. I've never had these memory problems. It's hard to tell if I've showered because my hairstyle is bedhead. But the other day, I actually didn't I didn't know if I showered until I had to tell my girlfriend to take the dog upstairs while we were watching TV because it was stinking up the place. I remember I don't have a dog. Or a girlfriend, probably because I don't know if I showered. I don't know, like I'll smell myself to check, but then that just leaves me wondering, like, did I shower and I'm clean and I don't smell like anything? Or on top of smelling like shit, do I also have COVID and I just can't smell anything? No. So it just stresses me out. I guess, man, showers, they used to mean something. They don't really mean anything now that I don't go out, right? Type 1 if you miss going out. This is just a quick survey. Do you miss going out? Please type 1 in the chat. Everyone, right? A couple introverts are about to type 2. That's okay. But I'll be honest, guys. Going out for me, it was like a movie. It was like getting to the bar was like the final action scene where the hero must conquer his fears and save the princess. In this case, his fears are social anxiety and being the shortest dude in the lineup. And the princess realistically is 6 with daddy issues. But it was fun, like now the only movie my night is like is Inception because the only action that happens is in my goddamn dreams. It's like I'm just getting dressed to lay down all day. I'll be honest, this is like the first time I've dressed up in weeks. I'm starting to wonder if my classmates in Zoom realized I've been wearing the same thing all semester. But everyone looks at themselves anyways. But actually, sometimes, in the middle of class, I'll look at the camera and just like give one of these, like a. I'll pretend to be doing work, and like every 30 seconds, I'll be like. Like just in case, like just so the cute girl in my class knows that I know she might be looking. It's just a habit at this point. You guys feel free to take that one. I don't know. It's just like online interaction is very hard for me right now. Not seeing people. I'm sure it is for some of you guys. Maybe that's why you've been trying out phone sex. I've tried out, but I'll be honest with you guys, I've run out of things to say. At this point, I've been watching porn like it's another one of my online lectures. I don't even jerk off, I just take notes. Only thing is, like the teacher doesn't slow down at all. In fact, he usually goes faster, and they are pretty hands-on, which is good for learning. So I guess that's all right. I don't know, guys. I'm in my 4th year, and to be completely honest with you, I'm just not motivated to study at all. Like, I'll be studying, like I swear to God, the other day, I literally felt excited when I got the urge to take a shit. It's like an excuse to take a break, and I don't have to feel guilty about it. Like, I'm not just gonna poop my pants to finish chapter 3. Is anyone else like that? Okay, maybe it's just me, but it was like a very pivotal moment in my school career. I don't know. I'm just very nervous about graduating. I'm in my 4th year now, and it's just like the job market is so intimidating, right? I'll look on LinkedIn. It's the worst thing for your mental health, going on LinkedIn. You'll see someone post about their 3rd job, 3rd promotion as an astronaut, scientist, CEO, pilot, investor, director, protector of galaxies. Like, just the other day, I promise, like, I opened up LinkedIn and I saw someone post about a job they got. It was a job I applied to and didn't get. That hurt. Like, I could go without saying that, right? Like, you used to just imagine who the person that got the job was. Now I actually have to know. Like, not only did they get the job, but they're hotter than me? Like, what? Honestly, like, I'd rather, be scrolling on Instagram and just see some ripped dude. Because you can discredit that. You can be like, that's just Photoshop. That's just like, it's just good lighting. I could look like that if I wanted to, if the gyms were open, even though I didn't go when they were open. But how do you discredit someone posting about their Nobel Prize on LinkedIn? How do you discredit the Bolaños family solving the Matrix? It's just you can't. Oh, you got the Nobel Prize of Physics for finding out what happens inside a black hole. That's cool, I guess, but like, that's kind of cool. There's like multiple categories though. The peace one is like the cool one. You only did the physics one? Okay, interesting. Noted. I get it. Bro, like, I can't. These guys, like, how do you compete with that? I can't even get an unpaid internship. People won't hire me to work for free. It's actually ridiculous. I honestly don't know what to do anymore. Like, scrolling on LinkedIn, it's been a big mistake, but you see some funny things. Like, everyone is just so fake there. Like, none of these people actually sound like that in real life. The other day, I saw a random post. It was like, top 15 must-knows for laundry detergent startups. I'm like, okay, let's check this out. I see a comment. It was from the guy who made the post. He's like, thank you for the feedback, Tom. I really appreciate your perspective, especially from an industry innovator such as yourself. After getting every point of his post just destroyed and shit on, I would never react that calmly. People are just so fake on LinkedIn. And then you go on Instagram and it's just a video of a grandma cooking. You see a comment, man, fuck your grandma. She don't know shit. Put out the recipes on my profile and my rap beats. Anyways, guys, thank you. If there's any job opportunities, please feel free to reach out on LinkedIn. I'm actually begging at this point. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Round of applause. Round of applause for Pipe, currently in the job market, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to really congratulate Pipe for making his bed for the first time in the 7-week term out of the whole class. It is a huge milestone for him. So he's actually serious about his career. As you can see, he's making his bed now. If you have any internships, paid or unpaid, please, as he said, contact him on LinkedIn. My friends, I have really good news. The next student is also from Colombia and living in Canada. She's actually in Burlington. She is one of our youngest students ever in this course, so she deserves extra bonus points, extra LOLs, extra happy faces in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Luna.
Hi everybody, my name's Luna. I'm 15-year-old, and a lot of people tell me I look like a crackhead. Now, I have a question for everyone, so please give me your answers in the chat. Do any of you know what TikTok is? Okay, just answer in the chat. Maybe your daughter has it, your friends. Yeah, okay, see a couple yeses. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, if for any of you who don't know what TikTok is, it's like an app that a lot of people downloaded over the pandemic and have become addicted to it. Okay? So they can just, I see people, I'm driving by, and people are just sitting in the middle of the street, all like, oh yeah, I'm so good at this. And I'm just like, okay, cool. And then I think about myself on TikTok because I'm pretty addicted too, right? And I'm probably on there for like 18 hours a week tops. And I'm thinking that's pretty bad. But there's nothing worse than having a younger sister walking down the street all like, I just be looking at her like, who the hell is this bitch moving her arms all like that? But then I think I'm the same way. I'm in online school right now, so like my friends in class can see my camera, like see me in their computer screen, and they just see this. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, thinking I'm at a restaurant with my entire family and this one TikTok song comes on and you just see me and my sister all like thinking, damn, I'm pretty addicted to that. And then I think people are addicted to alcohol and drugs, and I'm like, there's AA meetings for that. What if there was an AA meeting for TikTokers? And this is what I imagine it'd be like. Hi, my name is Luna, and I'm addicted to TikTok. And these are the 12 steps I follow to get better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, I mentioned I'm 15. And right now, looking for a job is the worst. The economy is so bad, like I can't find one. I swear to God, Justin Trudeau is making my life worse with not giving jobs out. Like I can be walking around the street looking for a job, and all the age restrictions are 16 and up. I'm 15. I need money. My bank account is at 0. I need to put food on the table. And then one of my guy friends in school comes up to me like, oh yeah, I'm working at McDonald's. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then I realize he's 14 because I'm a year older than my entire class. So I go to McDonald's, right? I apply. That was 3 months ago. That's one thing. So then I give up with McDonald's and I go to this little pizza joint behind my house. Bro, I went a month ago. They were like, oh yeah, we'll call you. We're not hiring right now, but we'll hire later on. That was a month ago. I'm starting to think no one wants to hire me. I'm thinking at night, Felipe might get a job before. You know how embarrassing that would be? I need hit out of me. Who would you? I need money, yeah? And I need to put food on the table. But like, speaking about food, I'm not the biggest fan when it comes to that shit. Like, even at my parents, they'll be like, nah, man, that girl won't eat. And they're not wrong. I can live without food. I mean, I can't, but I can. My most hated food are mushrooms. I can't look at them, throw them up physically. My sister loves them. My mom loves them. My dad loves them. I despise them. The mushrooms, not my parents. And there's tacos, right? And everyone loves that. My mom likes them. My sister likes them. My dad likes them. I love them. The tacos, not my family to make them. There's another thing that I'm really picky with, and that's my hobbies. I probably have 9 of those and don't even remember half of them. Like when quarantine started, I was painting a lot. And I was good for a while, and I was doing that for a while, and I probably have 7 paintings in my room that I did at the beginning. I had to drop that because my bank account was going from 200 to 0 in like a second. Then I they opened this court called pickleball. It's like a mix of ping pong and tennis. And me and my dad went out there for a while, but then he would come home and his body would be physically drained. He would come home and be like, "Ay, marica." But other than my dad's back problem, Google sucks. I was online, right? And I'm doing online school. And I was just doing my homework and doing work, and my teacher says, "Okay, we have a quiz next week, please study." So I'm sitting there doing my work and studying. The quiz comes up, and I come across this question. It's like 5x plus 2 equals 10x minus 3, right? And then it was like, find x. And I was like, okay. I stared at that question for 10 minutes straight. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't understand what you're saying there. So I go to my main man, Google, right? I type in the question, and then she gives me the answer. I put in the answer, I finish the quiz, no worries, right? I think, oh, I aced this thing. Wrong. This motherfucker had the audacity, I repeat, audacity, to give me the wrong answer. I have to look at the feedback, and I'm like, I knew this. I know how to do this. My brain just scrambled it all up because the wording was too confusing for me. My friends find out later on, they're like, "Oh, Luna's such a crackhead. She's so stupid. She doesn't know how to do anything." And I think to myself, oh yeah, I know how to do something, and I'll show you.
Bravo.
Bravo.
Luna. Wow.
Bravo, Lunis.
Luna's getting a job before Felipe, or Felipe before Luna. We don't know. But I was looking at the videos here, and Gustavo and the parents of Luna were like, "Oh my God, that's our 15-year-old. She's all grown up." They were like surprised and laughing, like, "Oh, these MalPensando fuckers taught my daughter to say these words."
Sorry, I love you. Sorry.
Actually, 15-year-olds know more than, we have this exercise in class. This is a true story. We have this exercise in class where each student goes in front of the class and we tell them what we think of them, how we perceive them, like the first impression. And Luna roasted all of us, all the adults. She roasted all of us. No. These 15-year-olds are ruthless, ladies and gentlemen. My friends, our next student is a really cool mix. She is half Canadian and half Quebecois, because the Quebecois are not Canadian, as we know. Ladies and gentlemen, she is funny, she is smart, she is elegant. Please welcome Julia Connolly.
Hi guys, my name's Julia, and people tell me I look like someone who would order a Starbucks latte with 7 words on it and then ask for the manager because the order is wrong. I mean, how do you get a latte 10-shot venti with red berry, 5-pump vanilla, 5-pump caramel, 4 Splenda, poured, not shaken, wrong? Really? Honestly, is it that hard? Is anyone doing Zoom these days? Do you have any Zoomers in the house? Okay, and I see you. We have some Zoomers. Okay, so more Zoomers. I had quite the day. And Zoom meetings, they have their pros and cons. I was so...
It was amazing. How did you feel?
It wasn't that bad.
Zoom meetings, pros and cons. So I was in this meeting and I was so annoyed when I found out I was on mute the entire meeting. I mean, people seemed to pause when I apparently spoke up. It couldn't have been more perfect. This could have been a massive opportunity for people to see me as a voice of authority in front of all these important people. We had just secured a and as I was saying, the good thing about this ultra lucrative money-making idea I just can't believe I was on mute the whole meeting. I mean, I was prepped. I spoke up at the most perfect time. It was my time to get my voice heard in front of our CEO. Like, this could have been my winning ticket, you know? How did I not know I was on fucking mute? Thanks, guys. That was my set. I'm just joking. Just kidding. So, do we have any Catholics in the house? I see you. Any Catholics? Okay, there's a few of you. Okay, you guys know. Well, forgive me, I have sinned. Seriously though, if you were raised a good Catholic girl like me, you get it. Everything you do is a sin. Okay, I already feel guilty enough for drinking 2 bottles of wine to myself last night. Okay, and missing out an entire day of work because I could hardly move my pinky finger. Like, I legit got out of bed at 5 p.m. I feel like a huge waste of life, and I don't need God to make me feel bad too. Don't need that. Don't need that. I haven't even brushed my teeth since yesterday morning, and I forget if I even showered today, just like Pipe. And I fell asleep so hard that now my neck hurts and I have to go to the chiro. Ugh. Like, once you hit 30, you have 2 glasses of wine and then everything hurts the next day. Like, literally the hangover lasts 3 days, even sometimes a week. Jose Carlo, you get it, man. I feel you.
I know.
Yeah, thank you. Like, God help me. I don't need your punishment. All I can say is that I don't need the additional Catholic guilt right now. What I need is a Gatorade and most definitely a Caesar. Maybe there's some leftover wine though. Let's have a look. Yeah. But yeah, I want a Caesar. Shadi! Caesar! Okay, so Shadi, he's my fiance, by the way. He's that guy in the chat who's just like at your videos. He has a severe case of COVID hair. Yeah, that's him. He's the guy that you can't really tell where he's from, like what nationality is him, I don't know. That's Shadi, that's my fiance. Yeah. Speaking of my fiance, does anyone hate know-it-alls? Anyone? Oh, I mean, Shadi hates know-it-alls. That's ironic. My hand up. Anyone else like hate know-it-alls? Paola, I know you hate know-it-alls too, man. You get it. So don't get me started about my fiance. I mean, he's a great guy. Like, I am marrying him after all, but he is such a fucking know-it-all. The man is right about everything. Always, fucking everything. He's always right. He tells me I'm not using the bidet properly. Like, oh, really? Seriously though, you guys get it. Those know-it-alls. So, with our dog, it's his way or the highway. And dude, she's a 10-year-old rescue. In dog years, she's a senior. She's old enough to be your fucking mother. Okay? Doesn't want to be trained. She doesn't care to do a handstand. And let's face it, do you want to be interrupted while you're licking your own asshole? Didn't think so. Let her be, dude. Let her be. That's it.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Shadi, you can see Shadi, he's got his hand, he raised his hand and the rescue is on his knees. Oh my God. Shadi is a good friend from so many years and he recommended the workshop to Julia, but now we like Julia more than Shadi. So I guess we're removing Shadi from the group and we're keeping Julia, ladies and gentlemen. We have great news, my friends. We're now going, this is like a Colombian feast. We're going back from Canada to Colombia, more specifically, Bogota, Colombia. She is also very smart. She's extremely funny. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Paola Pinzón Gómez. Bravo!
Hi, everybody. Thank you all for coming tonight. My name is Paola, and lately, my husband has been spending a lot of time with other people. He stays up late and he's very protective with his phone. I think he cheats on me with Fortnite, which is a video game for kids, in case mature people in the audience want to know. So I can't believe that he, at his 30, has fallen for that. For me, I think it's impossible to be that committed with a group of 9 years old. If I were a mom of one of those kids, I wouldn't allow them to be friends with an stranger adult. You can imagine how easy it is for my husband to make friends in that game just by giving them nice guns. You know, 32 years old, from Colombia, who earns kids' trust by giving them nice guns. By the way, free guns. In my time, pedophiles would have needed to invest money and time. But don't worry, if your kid is playing with my husband, he's probably teaching them through the game some soft skills. I don't know, for example, I don't know, how to be a team player when all of them wants to be the leader, or maybe how to be tolerant to frustration because they can cry for hours when someone killed them in the game. Or maybe just how to optimize resources in a team where everyone wants to own everything. So sometimes I just feel that I'm not at an appropriate age to hang out with my husband. So it bothers me a lot how men struggled with communication, and that, honey, I'm talking about you. And if you're a woman and you're thinking like, oh, no, that's not my case, that's probably because you're the one with the communication issue. My father and my husband communicate in very similar ways. They basically don't talk at all. And they rarely pay attention. You would notice it because they would try to fake, and they will turn on the autopilot mode. You know, like they would remain silent with their pupils fixed, and they would repeat the last sentence you just said with a marked question. And when they do pay attention, it takes them forever to answer. And my anxious personality just needs feedback, you know, just something to know, something that allows me to know that you've got what I just said. You know, when you call someone, you just dialed. And while someone answers, you will hear an amazing, an incredible song, a melody for my ears, like beep, beep, beep. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the fucking feedback. So my relationship with my husband is basically a monologue, basically. And it makes me wonder sometimes if I'm just a crazy lady who believes he's married to an invisible man. Well, if you are like my dad or my husband, let me share with you some communication and body language hacks. If you need time or you need something like, I don't know, like think, you might use a sound. You can make a sound like, ah. Or maybe you could just shake your head like, yes, I agree. I can see your point. Or no, I'm not getting it. Or, at least be honest. If you're not listening, you could say something like, please, could you repeat the last thing? Because I was thinking about 9 years old. Now, I can understand why people keep insisting that my father and my husband look so much alike, but let's save that for my therapist. And, well, my husband, he's a saver. He saves money, time, effort, words, just in case he could need them in the future. But, I've been learning a lot with him, and I'm going to save some material for the next time. So thank you very much. Have a great night.
Bravo. Bravo, Pao, bravo, Pao. Pao, I have a question. Is your husband in the Zoom show?
Yes, he is.
What's his name?
Julian Bastidas.
Julian. Does he have his camera on? No, he has
He's
it off.
saving energy.
Oh, yeah.
They don't want to waste his energy.
He's saving face. He's saving energy. I love it. Oh my God.
Playing Fortnite, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe he's playing Fortnite with a lot. You never know. Oh, there he is. He just raised his hand. He's got his Under Armour.
He has my gamer headset.
His cell phone. You never know. Maybe next year we'll see him doing TikToks with Luna and Isabela.
It wouldn't be a surprise.
Very good.
Maybe he could be better.
Maybe with that body language and TikToks, he'll be able to communicate more effectively. You never know. Maybe Luna could teach a workshop on TikToks, and then Julian can join. My friends, we have two more students left, and I am very excited. They're gonna close this show with they're gonna keep it as good as it's been. It's gonna continue to be incredible. Our next student is living in Canada, and she is from Venezuela. She got ready like this was the red carpet, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Vanessa Terán. Bravo.
Hi everyone, I'm Vanessa, and as you can see, I'm a model. Whenever I mention that I'm a model, people automatically assume that I'm a gold digger, that I get everything for free, and that I'm dumb. And that really bugs me because I don't get everything for free. You're not. Models are actually super insecure. I'm actually insecure about my personal appearance. I mean, I guess people's compliments made me believe that I can be a model. The way they look at my boobs. Sorry, at me. For example, every morning I spend 2 hours looking at myself in the mirror, trying to fix my twisted jawline. I don't know if you're able to see it there. And try to also cover my huge Dumbo ears that you can see here when I post. But don't worry, nothing that surgery can fix. Sorry, self-love can fix. But you know what I hate the most? Society tells you that love yourself. But as soon as you hear a model, I'm pretty, they lose their shit. It's crazy. One time I was at a party and I really like the way I look. Like now, I know like I look incredible. And all my friends were like, "Ay, the model being cocky." But when you see a lawyer, you don't, and the lawyer says, "I'm actually the best lawyer in the industry." You don't go like, "Oh, the lawyer is being cocky," right? Everybody pays attention to the lawyer. Now, in other news, because I have a couple of news to share today, I want to clap your hands because I've been keeping the secret for a while now. And basically, I just recently became a mom.
Wow.
So I just want to like some support there because it's been a journey. So it hasn't been from one, but it's been from two super beautiful, smart, caring, loving, loud. They don't know what personal space mean yet. 58 years old. Yeah. I'm talking about my parents. They're living with me in Canada now. I sponsored them to come here. What an amazing idea I had. I know. I'm a good Catholic, Julia. I'm actually going to heaven. But you know something? I feel like after a year and a half, I'm still going through some like postpartum depression, like for real. I got varicose veins. The lower back pain hurts. I drive them to school. I meet with their teacher, with their English teacher, and I even discuss their project. So what I make sure every morning is that we sing the alphabet so they get ready for the day. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So round of applause, honestly, for me, for having an amazing idea to bring them here.
Bravo.
Now, by now, some of you may be thinking, oh my God, does she have a life outside being a mother? Does she have a boyfriend? In other great news, and this one, I'm gonna cheers with you, Jose Carlos, with this tequila shot. And I need some round of applause and some support because again, I'm going through some stuff here. I'm a newly single.
Oh.
Yes. I broke up last week, and when I broke up, I said, it's not you, it's my two kids. One of the things that actually bugged me is that he couldn't make the bed every morning. Are all guys like that? Or something so simple as reading my mind. Are all guys like that? Or maybe he thought that my mom was harder than me. Are all guys like that? But now I'm gonna be more careful when I actually present myself and going on a date with a guy, because I'm going to even print my own resume and tell them my strengths and my weaknesses, so we don't get into any misunderstanding later on, of course. For example, the very first thing I make clear is that I don't cook. I know I'm Latina, but I don't cook. It's a no-go for me. But don't worry, all guys are the same. At the beginning, they are all cool with it. It even excites them. This one time, I went on a date. Listen to this. And I was like, hey, by the way, I don't cook. Oh, don't worry, I'll cook. Come to my place. Let's have some dinner, wine, Netflix and chill. You know what I mean? Actually, I have another thing that I need to get out of the way. I'm a single mom of 2 kids. Oh, that's super cute. We'll bring them too. What ages are they? 58 and 58. Oh, still, that's cool. I'll take then the three of you to a very expensive restaurant. Of course. What did you guys want? Chicken, fish, salami? I don't know, or maybe expensive ceviche a bottle. I know at the end of the day, they all want to eat this dessert. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just enjoying here my pretty girl perks on having free dinner every weekend. And don't worry, I'm actually making sure that my 58 years old kids enjoy them too. Thank you.
Yeah. Round of applause, virtual applause. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Vanessa, are your parents in the audience?
Yes, I think my dad, because
Oh,
he doesn't know English, he goes as my name.
I see your dad, Audel Terán.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
There too. Oh, yeah, I see it on Spotlight.
Qué grande.
He's very excited that you're gonna give them free dinner very soon.
Oh yeah, he loves that actually.
I see some things in the back. It looks like a collage that they're doing at school nowadays, maybe when they practice their ABCs. Round of applause for Vanessa and her parents, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. I was looking at your parents because they were at the beginning of the show. They were also named Vanessa Terán in the Zoom. There was two Vanessa Terans, and you could just see them chill on the bed, and you could just see the guy's hands like this for an hour. Oh my God, Audel Terán, we love you. Hey, you know what would be incredible English practice? Getting your dads to join MalPensando level 1 starting March 24th. Wednesday. Oh my God. A lot of people, as you can see, this is pretty much like an ESL class. A bunch of Latinos in this show. and Julia's our teacher. She's our ESL. Oh my God. And then when we don't know how to say it, then Luna will translate because Luna is really good. And then Pipe will translate too. My friends, we've come to the end. We have one more student. And this student is a good friend. He's also from Canada. He's Canadian and Italian, lives in Scarborough. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Daniel Rayo.
Thank you, Stephan. Good evening, everybody. My name is Daniel, and according to a recent study, 7 out of 10 people seem to think I look like a guy who pays for porn. Thank you. Breaking news, guys. Currently, I am single. Round of applause, yes. So I hate how bad my dating life is. It's like every single Friday comes and I'm like, well, I have no plans. Man, do I struggle talking to females. I really wish I could be out on a date instead of being stuck at home watching TV. Hey, Vanessa, I noticed that you're single and I'm single. How are you doing? So I don't know how people seem to do so well on dating apps. For me, it doesn't work though. Nobody seems interested. I've always been told the best place to meet somebody is in person, face to face. Except in my situation, I can't seem to say a word to anybody I'd like to go out with. For example, down the street from my home, there's this really cute bank teller I wanted to be like, hey, would you like to go out for coffee sometime? But instead of saying that, I would just say something ridiculous like, what time is it? As I'm staring at my phone. So eventually I came up with a better idea. I decided to withdraw $1,000 cash from my account and redeposit it slowly, $10 bills once per day. So I just kept on going and going and going to the bank to redeposit a $10 bill. And that was just to see the cute bank teller. And I think to myself, the more times I do this, the better my chances of me getting a date with her are. But instead of saying anything, I would just stare, look around like a crazy person. I went there so many times, the staff were all like, is he here to rob us or something? And now I've got a restraining order. So I'm currently living with my mom and dad. But you know what I really hate? I hate that I'm a grown up and they need to know where I am at all times. So I go, Mom, I'm going for a walk this morning. And she's like, well, as long as it's just around the block, I just want to make sure you're safe. Or I go to my dad, hey dad, I need to go downtown. And he's like, nope, you're not going alone. I'll drive you instead. Again, just to make sure you're safe. So I'm a grown-ass man now. What would happen if I went on a date? Like, would I show up at her house with my dad driving? Or like, what's next? We're at our a romantic dinner for 3? Or better yet, we're having sex and my dad's sitting there watching us. And then he's like, Daniel, I just want to make sure you're safe. So another thing that makes me uncomfortable is wedding receptions. The bride and groom are married. Congratulations. That was amazing. I want to go home. I especially hate the dancing. I just stand there tense because I'm so afraid of dancing in front of everyone else. So my worst nightmare has arrived. The music has started and everybody's getting up to dance with the bride and groom. Not this guy though. I think I'll continue sitting down and stuffing my face with more food. Oh fuck. My mom's calling me over to dance with her. Holy shit. This is gonna get weird. So it's like, Daniel, come here, come dance, come. And then I go, no, Mom, no, thank you. And then honest to God, this is what she does next. Daniel. And then I sigh and look down and I'm like, so as I'm pretending to have fun dancing, I see that cute bank teller. And so I decide I'm gonna go and speak to her and say hello. And then the next thing I remember is me taking a mugshot. And now I have 2 restraining orders. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Round of applause for Daniel, the king of weddings. Actually, extra points for Daniel because he just finished work and ran home and then connected to do this. Round of applause, another round of applause for Daniel because that's commitment. He couldn't cancel work because they were gonna fire him or a 3rd restraining order. He ran, lost a million pounds in the marathon that he just did, and then came, delivered, and made us laugh. My friends, we've come to the end. We've come to the end of this grad show. I wanna see everyone giving a virtual round of applause to the 7 students who just did this. Oh my God, Jose Carlos, Felipe, Luna, Julia, Pao, Vanessa, and Daniel. They did incredible. We're so proud of them.
I'm putting everyone, the students and the 2 teachers over here in spotlight in case people in your houses, you want to take a picture, make us famous. We're posing, we know our names, tag us everywhere on Facebook, Instagram, Tinder, Grindr, MySpace, High Five, ICQ, everywhere. Again,
take a picture. 1, 2, 3. We just finished the public speaking through comedy level 1 grad show, and the students did incredible. Ah! Wow! Wow! Yes, Patricia. Yes, Vanessa. Yes, Gustavo. Ah! Okay, now we can stop it.